Welcome, teachers. And today is 18th September. We are meeting again for basic level users who are new or very rarely use Desmos and GeoGebra in maths classroom. So I welcome you all, and we'll start with GeoGebra. Then I'll jump to Desmos. Thank you for joining. So the links are here. I have given. Even if you type geogebra.org, you will be on that page. On the right hand side, top corner, you'll see something about your name if you have your account already. Otherwise, please sign in. Create your account using school ID or your personal ID. You can set up your name as you want. You can just go to edit profile. My name I have just set as a teacher, so you can even change that. There is no issue in that. And once your account is all set, then on the same page, you can explore different things. Different things, I mean to say, there are resources which are ready to use, and it's open source. Anyone can use without any licensing issue. So there are lots of activities which are prepared by more than million teachers, I should say, because I think more than 10 million users are there out, and 1 million free activities are there. So you can explore according to the topic, and you may find few things, let's say rotation, anything. You can just type it and you will definitely get so many activities. They may be done by some experts, not by you. So something you can explore here in resources part. When you go to home page, this is your home page where you have the access to different applications from GeoGebra. Let's say you want to have a test with your students and they want to use a graphing calculator for a testing mode. Yes, you can use that because there are different features which you can use when you turn on this graphing calculator for the testing mode. And yes, you may download if you want some of the apps on your mobiles, on your iPads, on your computer desktops. But right now, everything is available online, so you can actually explore anytime. And you have to go here on app downloads. I'll discuss about this classroom as well. Profile is just about your resources we discussed. Homepage is just the GeoGebra homepage for you. Okay, I can see if you have used already this platform, then it's great. Otherwise, just for the sake of the purpose, because we invited first-time user or the basic level users here. So if something is repeating for you, please excuse me on that part, and please stay connected and keep supporting me. I've shared the WhatsApp chat link as well and the YouTube link as well. If someone else can share again with everybody, because I could see 2 or 3 members just joined now. So let me start without wasting more time. So on geogebra.org, log into your account. Once you're logged in, you can just go to home page where you can access everything. Resources we have discussed and some of the applications. Now, if you go to app downloads, because you want to start working on it. So there are different applications from GeoGebra you may download if you need. Otherwise, I'll not recommend anyone. Only for 3D, we discussed last time that you may have that. Otherwise, you can explore online as well. 3D calculator, geometry, the GeoGebra Classic 6, GeoGebra Classic 5. Now, Classic 5 is for only download. It's not available online because this is the old version. Now the new version is classics. So anytime you want to explore GeoGebra and you want to access every feature available on the site, please select only Classic 6. So just click on GeoGebra Classic 6 and start exploring. There are different things which you can look at this. GeoGebra found some unsaved changes. Do you want to recover them? So yeah, because I was working on something and maybe I forgot to save. I can just recover it. Okay, and if I want to save it, I can just save it from here because this is the file I was working on, and I can just save it here. So it was about quadratic functions, but when you open a new page, it will open like this. So that is a new page for you where you can save your work. Quickly in few seconds, if you can reply that if you only deal with class 9 to class 12, and I will only take those examples while explaining some of the features. Maybe just raise your hand or something, whatever you can do just to convey your message to me that you all deal with class 9 to class 12, not in the lower classes. If that's the case, I'll consider some other examples as well. I can see one yes quickly. Okay, 6 to 8, no problem. I'll take some examples from that area as well. Okay, that is enough for me now because I got this two informations. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Let me just turn off my video and just in case to have a good internet connection. Yeah. If you want to ask anything, please write in the chat or you can unmute yourself and ask. Let's continue then. Yeah, first of all, on the top left, when you see geogebra.org classic in the URL, so you will see this whole page where you can actually drag and check the grid if you want to have x-axis, y-axis. The home page, it means the window size will be perfect. So window size perfect means -11 to 11, and on y-axis it is standard. So 1 square unit on each axis. That is something which is called home settings. If you want to change these settings, definitely you can do. There are two options. Number one, you can zoom in and zoom out. So zoom in, you can just go like that. If you want to zoom out, click there and you will be able to see more things. And if you want to customize these things, you can do here. This is the settings here. Click on it. And now you can select different things if you want to change anything. Look, in the basics, I can decide what is my x minima, what is x maxima, y minimum, y maximum. And we can also set up the scale. And if you want to make them bold, definitely you can do. You can change the color as well. You can take a red color. Label style bold means the numbers will be more bold and bigger. This is just the font size. You can just select that. Yeah. And background color also you can change. Yes, you can change background. Look at this. I can see a different background. Otherwise, by standard mode, it is just white or like little bit grayish. Not like that. Yeah. I'll keep it white. There are more options for you. You can just explore it. And if you want to label x-axis with certain things, you can do that. Same with y-axis, same with the grid. You can select this also for distances if you want to show a particular graph within certain range. And for the grid also, you can change the color. I'll undo that. Look at this. The grid is now a little bit orange, and you can also do the bold grid. Why I'm telling you these things, because this may help you when you actually take a screenshot of some diagrams. So just to make it more accurate and for the better view, you can select these options. Anyways, I discussed these things a lot now. I think now I should move on. So first of all, I'll walk you through this toolbar. We call it toolbar, with the tools which are available on GeoGebra. And you don't need to write anything if you just explore these things. Make sure I will request you and recommend you anytime when you select these tools, after one selection, please go back to this arrow. Let me show you what I'm trying to say. Let's say I want to generate a circle. Here is the instruction: circle with center through a point. I'm going to select this and it will show me some information on this bottom left corner. And I can just select a point and another point through which my circle should pass. My circle is ready. Look, right now, my hovering mouse is still on the same command. Right? If you don't want to repeat this, I would request you go here and click on move so that that command is disabled and now you can drag and move your points anywhere where you want. So you can explore different things here. You can change color, you can change size, you can change its style as well. If I don't do that, let me show you circle, center, and radius. Look, it will ask me the radius. Look, I didn't click on that, so I'll continue. Let's say I want to just drag it and I forgot to do that. So what I'll do, I'll just try to drag it. Look what happened. Because circle command was on, so it will give me a circle again. Look, radius, it will ask me. See, so the commands are all actually active. So just to avoid this, once your action is done, please go back to this button move. And now you can move anything wherever you want just to make a window perfect. Look, zoom in, zoom out. You can do it from here as well. And you can move your grid anywhere. Okay, so I believe most of you guys are very new to GeoGebra. Maybe. If not, don't worry. So what you can do with circle, as I told you, you can move this point. You can move this point as well, right? And let me tell you what extra thing I wanted to have it here. Let's say I want to have a circle with increasing radius. With increasing radius and then going back, just showing a bubble, right? Like a spiral or something. So what you can do here, I'm going to make use of this tool, which is called slider, which is very, very good. So I'm going to just click on it, slider. It will ask me select position. Position means anywhere on the grid you can select. Let's say it's here. Now it's showing me A equals to 1, which is a number, angle, or integer. So the range is preset. So let's say this is minimum to maximum. I'm going to put 0 to 1. And with the increment 0.001. And I'll just click on OK. So my slider is there and it's at 1. I can drag it. Look at this. And I can play around. I can first associate any command or any tool with this so that whenever I change A, something will definitely change. Let me show you one thing. The standard equation of circle. Okay, let's not do that way because you may find it difficult. Anyways, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to circle tool and I'll click this one, circle center and radius. So I'm clicking it. I'm going to select my center as B. Radius, let's say I want to have a radius of 2, but I should multiply this 2 with A so that I can change the radius. So when A is 0, my radius will be 0. When A is 1, my radius will be 1. So just click OK. Right now it's 0.09. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to play the animation here. So just click on this play button. You will see that the circle is increasing. Increasing, I mean to say, increasing in radius. And it's changing automatically. So what I could do, let me show you. You can use the inequality things because that will make the area shaded. So, okay, this is not helping here. So I'll do that another way. X minus X of the, I'll tell you what I'm doing now. Later maybe, plus, I'm just entering one equation of circle. And I want to create inequality 2 times. Now what's going to happen? Let me just hide this and now play the slider. So it's like a circular area which is increasing and decreasing. It may help you in different things which you can create. You can move B anywhere. Look, and it will be available wherever you want. We could have taken this radius bigger than 2. Definitely. Say 4. Just play around. Right now it will go to 4. So this is the magic of slider. Slider means you can drag. Look, if I don't play the animation, I can manually increase and decrease it. This is really helpful for any class, middle school or high school. And you can relate. Let me just hide this now because I want to use the same slider in other things as well. Let's say we have a line y equals to, I want to change the slope of my line, gradient of my line. So I'm going to type as a dot x. You can type star order. If you struggle with the typing, there is a keypad provided to you here. So you just type y, okay, equals any alphabet. You can use your keypad as well. Remember, it should be same. It is a, so you should type a times x plus, let's say the y-intercept is 3. Enter, done. Now play the animation. What's going to happen? Because in the inequality, I didn't take 4. That's why it was not coloring full. Look at this. This is the inequality. So it was with 2. We can do that. I'll show you. This is the circle. Just click on these 3 dots. Go to settings. And here, go to color. Change any color. Let's say you want to see this one and increase the opacity. You are done. I hope you can see now the radius will go to 4. So different things you can do. Look, my line is changing a gradient and my circle is changing the radius using one slider. And I can stop that anytime if I want to run it manually. Look at this. And one more thing, you could change the values of A from any value. Let's say you want to change it from 0 to 2. Go ahead. There is no issue. Then just play it now. Now it will reach to 2, maximum 2. So in this way, you can show different points of intersection of different lines. I'm going to type one more equation. Let's say negative ax plus 3. Look. I can type any other things from here. Let's say for high school teachers, they can type x minus a. Look at this. You can multiply by pi if you want. I just entered pi times a. Look, my sine graph is changing. And to change anything, you have to stop the slider so that you can make changes in those. Look at this. So using sliders, you can do lots of things. If you have any particular question, what you want to achieve, please let me know. If it is possible now on the call, I'll definitely explain you here. Okay, what else you can do with with the slider? This is the wonderful tool I'm telling you. And there are other tools available here. You can pick angle. You can reflect any object about a line. You can dilate anything, and you can create a text. You can actually dilate any image. And look at this: polygons, regular polygon, rigid, vector, etc. I mostly explore only first and second. First is for irregular polygons. Second is for regular polygons. So let's say a regular polygon. I'm gonna click 2 points because the information is here on the left. So let's say I'm selecting 2 points. Now it is asking me vertices. Let me multiply by a here also, 4 times a. Now you can see what is happening. Triangle, because it is going to 0, that's why 0 is not making any sense for this shape. Triangle, square, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, then octagon, right? Because 4 times 2 was 8. Maximum it could go to 8. So using single slider, there are lots of things which you can explore, and it will definitely help you in your class. Manually also you can actually change. I hope this will definitely help you to even create some perfect diagrams for your question paper or tests, or just to visualize, help your students to visualize better the concepts. And yeah, let's say you have this and you want to have the angle. Just click on this. One more thing, what I'll do before I select angle, because in angle, GeoGebra is set for 360 degree always. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to change the settings for angle, and I'll make it to 180 degrees so that it won't go beyond 180. Maybe I could see it. No, nothing in the chat, sorry. I'll go to here. Sorry, my point got selected. Okay, we are running out of time, which means in 10 minutes, you can join in the same link. Sorry, there is some disturbance. I'm going to mute all. So go to settings, and for angles, let's say we have any angle, right? So because I want to change the settings. Okay, we'll do it later. First, let's create the angle. I'm going to delete. You can click on any point, right click, and you can delete. I'm going to click on this angle. Let's say I want to know this angle. Look, it went outside, right? Because the order was different. But you can just right click here, go to settings. This is the property, angle between. It's better you pick 0 to 180. Look, and you can change the color. You can change the opacity. You can change the color. You can hide alpha. You can just show the value from here. So in settings, you can do everything. Style, you can decorate it anyway, like that, or maybe this way. You can increase the thickness, increase the line opacity. So this way, this may help you. Look at this. You can increase the size. You can change the filling also. Standard. Okay, so now what's going to happen if we play the slider? Because this angle will not remain same for every polygon. So it will change. Just focus on this 120 degree. So this way you can actually explain anything, right? The number of sides are increasing and decreasing. The angle size is changing as well in a same manner. Those who just joined, I'm really sorry. Maybe I'll help you out later, but please stay connected. I'll share the recording as well. So I hope this will definitely help you, right? Let's set it for, look, for 8 sides, the angle is 135. And if the sides are less, 108. For 4 sides, 90, 108, 120, 128.57, 135. Cool. So that was about sliders. You can use sliders in various ways, because I'm not able to cover everything here, but definitely, yes, you can. Let me just take you through these things. Segment with the length, ray, polyline, vector. Vectors also you can create. You can transform any object with the vector. Okay, let me show you one thing. I'm gonna go to the new page. I don't want to save this. Shall we save it? Okay, let me save it. It's today's date, Part-1, and maybe I'll share with you. What you have to do, let me share with you right now. Okay, how can I find out these things? You just go to GeoGebra and click on your profile. If you save anything, it will come here. Look at this, 18 September Part-1. These were other things which I was working on. So you click on this 3 dots. Let me first share with you so that you guys can also access. Copy the link. I'm sharing in the chat right now with everyone. Just shared with you what you can do. Let's say I'll open this thing in my another account. I just pasted the link. Look at this. This will open like this for you. The work we did, this will open like this. You can explore anything. Look at this. I can play the slider, everything. You can just click hide anything if you don't want to see these things. Look at this. Everything is available here. Nothing is gonna go away. Whichever things you want to see, please click or just hide them. Let's say you want to change something. You don't like a 0 to 2. You want to change it from 0 to 5. Don't worry, you can do that. Sorry. What you can do, click on these 3 dots. See, of course, it will ask you to have your account. So my account is actually here also available. Open in app. This option will come to you. Open in app. Click on that. It will open in your app. App means the workplace where you can work and you can make changes in that. And then you can save it again. Let's say I'm going to change this A to 0. From max to 4. And done. I don't want to change anything else. I want to just save it. Click on save. See, because I was not signed in, so it will ask me to sign in with that, with my account. So make sure whenever you are working on any file, please open in that account. Okay, so let's continue. We're here. So we created a new file already. What else you can do with the slider? That's what we were discussing, right? For high school students, or sorry, teachers, you can just type any function. Let's say f of x is x power 2. Now you want to transform this. What you have to do, you don't need to define anything. You can just do like this. Let's say you want to shift this parabola 2 steps to the right. So use the same thing which you tell your students. Look, same way GeoGebra will consider it. And if you want to move up also, it will definitely take it. Look, so the transformation things can happen here like that. But if you want to work smart, then here is a trick. Click on the slider, create two sliders, let's say A and B. I'm gonna create one more, which is B. And now I'm gonna click here to move and change the transformation from X minus A plus B. Look, I'm gonna use my slider values to transform my quadratic. Look, now I can change one slider and I can demonstrate very nicely what is happening. Look at this. So it could be a investigation for your students. So you have given them two parabolas and you are asking them figure out at what values of A and B both are same, okay? Or for what values of A and B the red parabola is 2 units above exactly, or 3 units above on the y-axis. So they will actually explore this. Okay, what is happening with B? If it is going negative, it's going down. Same things will apply for any object. If you, let's say you download and save it anywhere. So any object you say, let me find out some objects. Because you can upload the images. Click on plus button and upload any image from the computer. I'm gonna go to downloads because I downloaded day before yesterday one image for tire. Yes. Look, so I just want to use this. Oh, here it's gone. Tire wire. It. Maybe it is deleted. It's not available here. Okay, let's say this is the cross button. Look, so it's a cross thing. I'm gonna click OK. Now this is picture one, right? So you can also transform this. This meeting is gonna end in a minute, so I'll request you join again if you want to explore more. But if you want to just try this, type one thing only, translate. Object, which was picture one, and the vector you can define from A, comma B. So it will work in the same way. Look at this. Look at this.